What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to be doing a deep dive into tire inflators. I have two brand new tire inflators from Fanttik here, the X10 Cross and the X10 Apex. We're going to go over them in detail, show you which one might work for your situation. Let's get into it. So let's jump right in and start talking about these two tire inflators and see which one might be more appropriate for your situation. The actual X10 Apex is more of an everyday tire inflator. That's kind of its main purpose. It has a huge battery capacity, can fill up tons of tires. As you can see here, 43.2 watt hours. I think you can do a lot of tires in one charge. The X10 Cross is really Fantik's all-in-one solution. It can do all of your sports balls, inflation, deflation, which is a really cool feature we'll go over, and some other things. It's more portable and a little bit more compact, so you can keep it in your car. For me, I drive a Tesla, which does not inherently come with a spare tire. So having a tire inflator inside my car at all times to help me top up in the case I get a hole, a slow leak, or a flat is really important to me. We're going to take a look at both of these tire inflators one at a time, go through all of their features, and test them out. The first inflator we're going to be looking at is the X10 Apex, and it comes in a really nice form factor. This is kind of your everyday tire inflator and a kind of multi-use ball inflator, but this is really designed for kind of think like a stay-at-home or like long road trip type pump. So we're going to go over all those features in a second, but I want to show over everything that actually comes in the package. You get a really nice carrying bag, a super nice instruction manual. So I highly recommend taking a look at this so you can understand how your pump actually works. We're going to go over all those features soon. A nice ball inflator needle, which it comes with, a Presta to Schrader valve adapter in case you have any Presta valves. They're not super common, but they're nice to have as well. A USB charging cable from, looks like USB-A to USB-C. The actual inflator cord here, which is actually going to be the one you use to like fill up your car tires and your balls. So really nice package, comes with everything you need to get started. Let's take a look at the inflator itself. Starting to look at the X10 Apex itself before we actually turn it on, you get a nice input and output port right here for your USB-C charging. So this will actually output power if you need to charge your phone or another device. It's also where you can charge it. On the front here, you get a super bright LED light that does several different modes. Your actual threaded insert where you install your actual cord here so that you can fill up your tires or your balls or anything like that. On this side, you get a built-in charging and discharging cable. So really cool. This is a nice retractable cable. I'd say it's about, I don't know, 3 feet long or so. That's kind of retractable and builds in right there. So a really great thought out feature. I like that includes a cable here. Yes, you can actually charge this device using this cable, and you can charge other devices. It's an input and output cable. So it's really cool that they included that in there. You don't need to go fishing for another cable to charge this, or if you need to charge your phone, it's all right here. So a really nice package. Let's take a look at the top. And you'll see a couple different buttons up here, power button, light button, a couple different modes, and plus and minus. So let's turn it on. And we're actually going to show you guys what everything it can do. So hold it for 1.5 seconds and it powers on for you. Right now, it shows its battery percentage, which is all the way full, and a couple different other settings. I have mine set to PSI. I want to show you the lights first. So if I click the light button, that's my ultimate bright, super, super bright light. I really like how bright that is. Click it again, it goes down in brightness a little bit, one more, a little bit lower brightness. One more click, starts blinking an SOS signal. So there's SOS in Morse code. So really cool that it'll blink that for you in case you get stranded on the side of the road. You want to let people know, hey, I need some help. That's there for you. One more click turns it all the way off. So lots of cool features there. If I push this bottom button, this is my modes. So that's for kind of car tires. See a little car indicator right there. Down is for motorcycles, bikes, and then your sports balls. So a nice kind of way to cycle all through those. Super easy to just change the actual PSI you want. Just go ahead and give it a few clicks all the way up, and then you can start your inflation process if you use 40 PSI for your tires or less. So really nice, intuitive unit. I really like its form factor. It's quite beefy. This is quite heavy, but having the actual built-in cable there is really nice as well. Let's go test this out on my car, and we'll talk about it over there. I have the X10 Apex set up on my Tesla here, and I've been having a slow leak on my Tesla tire. It's been coming down a couple PSI every day. I need to get it looked at and need to get it fixed. So I've been just topping it up over time. Turning on the actual Apex X10 Apex inflator, once I have it plugged into my actual tire, will show me its current PSI. So right now it's sitting at 36.5. The manufacturer recommendation for my Tesla tire is 42 PSI. So I'm going to change the mode here to cars. I'm going to change the PSI up to 42, and I'm going to push the power button to go ahead and get it started. And just like that, it took less than a minute to raise it from 36 and a half PSI up to the 42. So that's pretty high for car tires. I know that most car tires aren't that high. I also have a big truck over there that runs at about 35 PSI. But yeah, this worked excellent. Filled it up exactly like I'd like it to. When I go ahead and unscrew this, you'll hear the air probably rush out a little bit as I unscrew the valve. And let's see what we ended up as on the display. So yep, it zeroes it out for me there. I can go ahead and turn off this device, and we're all done. So that's pretty much it. The X10 Apex is a really nice kind of device for those just quick tire inflations, not a lot of other bells and whistles. Works really well, has a huge battery capacity, so you don't ever have to worry about charging it up on the road, taking it with you. It'll do like 6 or 7 car tires. Really cool device. Jumping into unboxing the X10 Cross. Holy cow, this thing is feature packed, comes with tons of accessories. Let's go over all of them. So inside the box, you actually get a really nice kind of other box inside that nice ugly brown box, but you get lots of different features here and little options here. This is not only an inflator, but also a deflator and a blower. So you get some really cool additional features that the X10 Apex doesn't offer you. The first thing I want to talk about is all of these different adapters that this X10 Cross comes with. So first off, you get lots of different attachments here for that blower and deflator functionality. So you've all seen things like this. This is for kind of filling up those pool toys, the inflatables with a little plastic clear valve on it. This will actually open up, push it in there, fill those up within seconds. I'll show you how that works soon. These other nozzles are for kind of your air mattresses or anything that has a larger valve where you need to kind of stick the inflator in there to kind of pump it up. That's what these are for. I'll show you those in a second too. These are all used and combined with each other. These are for like your sleeping pads or sleeping pillows. So this little end will fit on your inflator deflate port here. Then you can attach the larger end to these bigger kind of suction-y cup type adapters here. So if you need to hold it up to kind of like an air mattress, imagine this is an air mattress port, and I want to just hold it there just so it gets some air in there. I don't have the correct size or something like that. You can easily do that. Same with this little guy on this side. Take off this, easily plug this in onto this cap, and then you have some different kind of, you can see that on camera, some ridges in there. So it'll probably hold onto your inflation and deflation ports on like a sleeping pad or a mattress. So really cool. They thought all that through. You also get your Schrader Presta valve adapter and your ball needle adapter as well for filling up all your sports balls or anything like that. So really cool. It includes all that. A nice long flexible attachment hose, which will screw in right here to fill up anything like bike tires, car tires, all that kind of stuff, and a nice carry bag. Lastly, you do get the instruction manual that covers all of these different ports, all of the different kind of valves, what they're used for. There you can see them right there. It even gives you some diagrams on how to use them all. So then you can kind of see a sleeping pad adapter, swimming ring adapter, all that kind of stuff. Shows you how to use everything. I like the thought they put into their actual manual. It's not just gibberish. It actually makes a lot of sense. Let's go through the features of the actual pump itself next. While it's quite a bit different form factor than the X10 Apex, it's still a nice little package. On the bottom, you get your USB-C input and output port. It tells you out there, input of 18 watts, output 27 watt max. So you can use this to charge up your devices. It does not come with its own retractable cable like the X10 Apex, but I still like the ability to charge in this device and discharge it into another device if you need to. It does come with a C-to-C cable, exactly for those kind of features too. Not much other bells and whistles on it. You do have a light up here at the top, which I'll show you soon. And then if you can read that, it inflate, and then on this side it says deflate, so you know which side is which. You use the port you're trying to do, and here's where you'll actually screw in your cable adapter when you're wanting to fill up tires or balls or anything like that. Very similar to the other one. It's going to hold for 2 seconds to turn on. It's going to give you all the information you need. Battery life indicator at the top. I had it on a blower setting as I was testing it out here, and then you can easily cycle through all your settings. So let's cycle through all the settings real quick. This is for just general PSI. Then you have cars, which is just your car inflation, bike inflation, balls, and then other inflation here, just general PSI. So really cool. And then the inflate and deflate feature. Let's go over the light real quick. On this button, there's the light. So you get your actual bright light setting. It's not as bright as the X10 Apex, but it's still very bright. And it's just there you go. Then an SOS mode as well when you push it again. And one more should turn it off. So you get 2 modes there. I want to talk about the inflation and deflation modes. So you get 3 different settings, 1, 2, or 3, depending on how fast you want to inflate or deflate. Let's throw a nozzle on. I'm going to throw one on the inflate side and kind of push it down in there. There's a little ring to help kind of secure it. Now it's nice and secure. And to turn it on, hold the button for just a second. Level 3, lots of pressure there. Level 2, level 1. I'm sure you can hear that come across on camera. If I put my finger over the inflate port or the deflate port, it sucks it in. So it's sucking air in here, blowing it out this side. So really nice. If I wanted to deflate something, I'd easily just move my adapter, whichever one I'm using, over to the deflate side. It'll start sucking air through this and exporting it out the inflate side. So really intuitive. It makes a lot of sense. I'm really excited to test that out. Let's go fill up a bike tire with this one. And I'm going to fill up an inner tube, one of my son's sledding and pool toys, and we'll see how it works for that. And I have the X10 Cross attached to my bike here. It's only reading right now about 10 PSI, so I want to increase that pressure to about 20 because this is not really high enough for my biking needs on my road bike. So I'm going to go ahead and hit the inflate button, increase that PSI up to about that 20, which is what I'm looking for. And we're going to give it one push on the power button. And inflate button. I don't know if you saw, but that little color indicator at the top shows you how close you are to actually getting it all inflated. It feels great now. Checking the pressure of the tire just with a push. That's about what I like on my road bike. You might like more or less, but that's kind of what I rock mine at. So super simple to use, very intuitive, especially for filling bike tires. This will do car tires as well, or truck tires, all that good stuff. Let's unhook this, and I'm going to go pull down a inflatable inner tube, and we're going to try to fill that up and see how it works with the inflate and deflate feature. So this is one of my son's snow tubes, and for this demonstration it actually has 2 different areas that you can fill up. This little back part of the snow tube for a backrest, and then this bigger part down here, and this huge old valve, which is what you use to actually inflate the big inner tube. I'm not sure if you can see that on camera or not down here. So we're going to try filling up both areas with this inflator and see how they work. I have the actual device set to inflate on level 3. I'm going to try putting it in this port here, and we'll see how it works. Extremely fast and easy. Super, it worked great, exactly like you'd expect it to. Let's try this larger hole down here and see if we can find one of the adapters to fill up this big part. I turn the light on so you guys can hopefully see this a little bit better as we're working down here. I'm going to use the same inflator tip to go ahead and set it on level 3. Let's work on inflating the big inner tube. That took like 30 seconds. It did use some of the battery. Obviously, I filled up a few things now to do that. But how cool would you be? You'd be the hero at any sledding hill or pool. You pull this out of your car and go inflate all the pool toys. You'd be the hero that day. So super easy to actually do. Go ahead and close that up and you'd be ready for a day of pool toys or sledding or really anything else. Really impressed with the inflator so far. Let's try the deflate feature and see how that actually works. So I did switch the tip over to the one that actually will bypass the little protection valve in there. So there's a little valve in there. So I'm going to try to push it in there, pass the little one-way valve, and then turn on the deflation feature. So we got all the air out of that backrest super fast. Really impressed. One final feature of the X10 Cross I want to show you is that in the carry bag, there's actually a separate little pouch. So there's a little Velcro pouch inside it where you can, it's a short little pocket. So it's a short little, that's about as far as it goes in my fingers, but you can put all the tiny odds and ends, little bits and bobs in that short pouch. So if I want to include all of these different little attachments and adapters, I can easily keep them from rolling around in the bottom of my whole pouch here. So I have them all, I don't know if you can see that, all down there in the small pouch. Then my large inflator and my large wire can easily go down in the big pouch. And you get a nice little package. Everything's nice and wrapped up for you. Easily throw it in your car. Finally, let's compare the two. Let's compare the X10 Apex versus the X10 Cross and talk about some of their features and where I think they could actually be applicable for you guys. Starting off, the X10 Apex has quite a bit more battery capacity at 43.2 watt hours versus the X10 Cross at 28.86. So it's not quite double the amount of battery capacity, but it'll get you a lot farther. If you don't want to worry about charging things a lot, keeping this topped up in your car, it'll last a long time, as well as power other devices. This one you'll probably need to charge a little bit more frequently, but still has plenty of power to do several different full-size car tires, lots of sports balls, lots of small stuff like that. So the edge for battery capacity goes to this one over here. Both of these units do function as power banks, but I really do like this built-in actual cord here where you don't need to go hunting for an actual charging wire if you need to charge your cell phone or a different device out in the field. It's nice that it comes with this little retractable feature. It's not a deal breaker, but I also like how this one functions as a power bank. You can still charge your device with it. I just really like the included cable over on the X10 Apex. Talking about features, the X10 Cross has many more features with that inflate and deflate functionality. Being able to actually inflate, deflate all your sleeping pads, mattresses, pool toys, sports toys, all that kind of stuff is cool to have all of that in one small little package here. And in my opinion, it's much more transportable. I think I like this form factor more. If I'm out on the road, especially in my Tesla, I like having a little form factor like this that I can pull out anytime I need it. I'll leave it in the car all the time. This one I'd probably leave at home or on my workbench when I'm inflating my car tires or my bike tires, something like that. This one's more travel, portable friendly in my opinion. This one is for more home use. The X10 Cross is really Fanttik's all-in-one adventure inflator. It can inflate, deflate, act as a blower for all your camping gear, take it on the campsite, all that kind of good stuff. It's lighter, a little bit more flexible, but it does have that smaller battery that we talked about before. The Apex, on the other hand, it's more focused. It's built for that kind of at-home use or those everyday road trips if you want to keep just something in your car and not have access to all the inflate and deflate features. It's more of like that modern charging setup as well with that retractable cord. You lose that blower and the deflate features, but you gain some speed, some battery life, and kind of some simplicity with that cord built in. If you guys were to choose one, let me know down in the comments below which one you'd pick. Just wrapping up the video with my final thoughts. I really like both form factors and both tire inflators. Big thank you to Fanttik for sending them over to me for a review. In my opinion, in my Tesla, it doesn't come with a spare tire naturally. So having a portable tire inflator that will get me up and going in the event of a flat is really important to me. I really like the form factor of the X10 Cross. I think its features kind of outweigh some of the other benefits of the larger one here. But let me know down in the comments, which one do you guys like? Both of these are available on Amazon. I'll have links to the description in both of them. So, appreciate you guys checking them out there. I also have a link down below to my Amazon storefront where I have all kinds of different things that I've done to my Tesla, Tesla camping, and other cool accessories I've reviewed. So make sure you check out that link as well. Thank you guys for coming back to this channel. I really do appreciate all the support and all the likes and all the subscriptions. So if you guys are interested in this type of content, feel free to like and subscribe. Lots more cool content coming up throughout the year. So we'll catch you guys in the next one. Have a great day.